Upgrade your home with Don & Sons Construction, specializing in privacy fences, decks, patios, and pergolas. They serve the entire state of Arkansas, providing free estimates and military discounts. Trust their expertise, built over years of quality workmanship. They're a call away today at 479-595-1121 or visit the website at www.donsonsfencing.com. Let Don & Sons Construction turn your house into the home of your dreams.
This ain't just another summer camp. This is the only summer program that gives you everything you need to level up. Built with the minds behind skill development and the blueprint that created pros, D1 stars, and future legends. We don't just build hoopers, we build futures. 3 full meals a day and enrichment programs designed to prepare you for a life beyond basketball. No lazy reps, this is hands-on, real development. We teach the details and make sure when you step on the court, you dominate. Parents, don't wait, get the advantage now. Players, if you say you want it, prove it. But listen, sponsor Crazy Limited. The real one's gonna sign up first. Greatness doesn't wait, and neither should you. Register now before your spot is gone.
Yeah, this is how we chill from 93 till.
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 This is how we chill from 93.
Southside is the realest. I'ma make you feel it. Microphone blizzard. Out on the grind. Got to get mine. From the state fair down the X to the pine. Home of the killers. Home of the G's. Bars round here calling dub deuce D's. It's another place. Southside's an island. Out in the jungle, the gorillas be wildin'. Deep in the game. My domain. You can get it by the pack or by the train. Ain't no fakers. Got bikers and raiders. Roll down the X at night, it looks like Vegas. Small time Vegas, that's what that is. If you ain't
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Truth Basketball League Championship game on the Natural State Sports Network as we are live from Arkadelphia High School, and the ring has been delivered here to us.
And this is provided by Jaden Walker. He passed away from Hot Springs. He was from Hot Springs.
Here, do that real quick. We're going to bring CEO Little Howard in with us. All right, tell us about the ring, and just go ahead and tell us about what our champions are going to walk away with here today.
So we're going to be walking away, the number one, whoever wins, is going to walk away with $6,000 today. And the ring is inspired by Jaden Walker. He was from Hot Springs. He played from Hot Springs Trojans. He tragically passed away. One of my favorite players ever in Hot Springs history, to be honest with you. And
I don't know if he can get that.
He has his mother started a fund called Five Shiesty, and I just wanted to support him, and I put him on our ring so we can always remember him.
Very cool, man. That looks good right there. We're excited for this one, and culmination of a few months here worth of hard work for you guys. And I know these guys are excited. Obviously, you got your Trouble Squad going for their 4th consecutive, and F.O.E. here trying to ruin the party today.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're gonna be going for 4, man. I hope they don't get it, but if they do, I ain't got no dog in the fight. It's just that I like a little variety. I would like to see it stagger, but just like in the TBT when I forgot. I think it was Eblon Drive. that they won 4 years straight. I mean, you got to beat the champions. It's nothing given here. So it is what it is. If they keep winning it, I don't have no mind keep dishing it.
Absolutely. Well, it'll be interesting to see what style wins here. I know we've seen this Trouble Squad get, up in the 90s and above a few times. Of course, in our semifinals, F.O.E. and Life was a lower scoring game, and so we'll see what kind of style wins the night.
All right, yeah, we're about to get started.
All right, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. So we are just about set here for our tip-off and just about ready to go. We appreciate you guys joining us. And, of course, I'm Steve Henson, joined, as always, here with my buddy Kyle Sutherland. Kyle, how's it going, man?
Going good. What a sports weekend it is. I know the Hogs came up short in a top 10 matchup against Georgia, but also got the Masters finishing up. Yep. And then, of course, here in Arkadelphia, America, we've got the Truth Championship, as you and Lil Howard just talked about. So a big-time sports weekend about to conclude. Steve is switching up his mic real quick.
Sorry, technical changes there. But, you're right. It's a great sports weekend. I look across at everything going on, and I figured, I thought I might get myself confused tonight on what I'm calling because, as normal, it seems like there's always a lot going on before we come to this. And of course, I had a lot of baseball the last 2 days with my youngest. No broadcast this time. And then, of course, we had football last night on the docket, and some things changed there. So now all focus turns to basketball for maybe one last time.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think unless something comes up this summer, definitely the last time until November.
Yeah, and I don't say last too much anymore because it seems like every time I'm like, oh, this will be our last this. Yeah. We end up with more basketball, more football, more baseball, whatever, softball. So, but, yes, this is the last one on our schedule unless somebody wants us to come out and do an AAU circuit or something this summer. And, we throw in with some summer ball. But we appreciate you guys joining us. I want to say a big thanks to the sponsors of the Truth Basketball League, Don & Son Construction. Upgrade your home with Don & Sons Construction, specializing in privacy fences, decks, patios, and many other home upgrades. They service all of Arkansas, so call them today for your free quote, 479-595-1121. Doghouse Training, June to July training camp for 4th to 12th grade boys and girls. Extremely limited slots, so sign up now for training that will develop the athlete and not just be another summer camp. That's Doghouse Training. And, of course, our friends at Do It 360, selfie experience that'll take your event to the next level and create memories that'll last a lifetime. Arkansas 30 and Up League. That is Arkansas Premier 30 and Up Basketball League in Hot Springs, starting after the Truth League concludes today. If you're older but still have that desire to play some hoops and stay in shape, please contact Jonathan Seymour, the director of founder on Facebook, to sign up. And Sporty Detail. John will pick up your vehicle, make it new again, and bring it back to you. Appointment only. Call John at 870-260-9053 to experience the new convenient way of vehicle detailing. And, of course, Will's favorite, Big Ass Field Party, hosted by Donnie Don with special guest Big Tuck. He has no control of this. For more information, call 479-595-1121. Security staff also strictly enforced, so follow the rules. But, all right, so that's the housekeeping we needed to do. And, you heard me say a little bit to Lil Howard a minute ago talking about the styles and what style is going to win in this game. And we've been able, watching the semifinals, obviously, Trouble was able to put up a ton of points against the Bulldogs. We've seen them hit the 90-point mark, whereas F.O.E. and that life and that matchup was a more lower scoring game. And we noticed really this F.O.E. team really likes to play defense.
Yeah, it seems like the what was that, the last weekend of March that we were here, the shots were just raining for both teams, all four teams, both games that we did. Last week, like you said, it was not necessarily low, like a super low scoring, but there was a lot of defense. And then I think the final score of the F.O.E. and Life game was like 60. It was a 2-3-point game, like in the low mid 60s. So that's kind of the question. What's it going to be today? There was a lid on the rim a little bit compared to what we saw in late March, but we'll see what happens here. We got a slam cam on one, so we were trying to get them on both, but got at least one on here on, I guess, the scoreboard side.
Yeah.
Or we got two scoreboards, but anyway, to our left, I guess, if you're looking at the court.
Yeah, we kind of brought out all the stops tonight. Will's got a whole massive production. I want to say thanks to my business partner as well as executive producer Will Watkins and the job he does. But we've got multiple cameras set up for you. We have hero cams for both teams, so you get all the great angles. And then we got Pat Haley over here running some replay stuff for us. So excited to have Pat on board. And then you're going to have to remind me Ray Ann's last name.
Castleberry.
Ray and Castleberry, and who's the rest of the football team you brought with you back there to? So Tanner Hill and Braden Robinson on our cams. So that's who's bringing you all the views here from Arkadelphia High School. And so excited to be able to put together probably one of the best semi-pro, pro-am basketball title broadcast you've ever seen.
Yeah, I'd say so. You know, I'll tell you, other than now, I used to watch the Rim Rockers a lot. That was a lot of fun. Of course, a lot of former Razorbacks. That was some of the best non-pro, major college basketball that I've seen. This is some really good stuff here that we raved about it for the past few games that we've done, and a big reason is you're not just seeing a bunch of, and we are going to see some threes, but that's not really the go-to every single shot. You know, you're going to have guys driving the lane, and you're going to see defense. So that's a lot of times that people have complaints about is there not enough defense. It's just a bunch of jacket up shots. You're going to see it just about everything across the board in this one.
Well, and I'll tell you, I know we don't know how many threes we're going to see, and again, to your point, it's not just a jack up threes type league, but you know, when we were in here getting set up, the reign of Pazuki was already being talked about as folks came in. And again, make sure you guys go see our friends at American Pie Pizza. Free plug there, as they've got 3 Central Arkansas locations. So if you're around there, Lakewood, North Little Rock, of course, our favorite location in Maumelle with our friend Tamsy. And then, of course, over on Colonel Glenn is the 3rd location. But the Pazuki is a dessert pizza. So when a 3 goes in, it tastes really good to hit that 3. And so we're excited to have the Pazukis again tonight, and we're excited to be courtside. So that should be interesting. Our officials for official reviews won't have to run as far.
Yeah, they wanted to run. They had to do that. Credit to them. They did it about 2 or 3 times last week to come up and check the reviews. Looks like, we got, I guess they probably have the same crew just about every time. But I love being courtside. This reminds me of Bank OZK Arena at the state championships, right there in front of the action. You can't beat it.
All right, here we go. As tip will be controlled by Trouble, and we are underway here in the title matchup as T.A. Anderson will work it inside, down to the block, turnaround shot up, that bounces off, no good. Nice offensive rebound, put back up and in for DJ Reed, and Trouble gets the scoring started.
You see right there, and that was one thing too that was big last week was last Wednesday was the offensive boards, and we saw one early right there.
Left-handed shot up, that's no good as Cam Moore misses the bucket. Yeah, DJ Reed was an animal too in the second half of that matchup for Trouble. 3 on the way, just off the back iron, and rebound comes away to F.O.E. Cam Moore will control. Phillips came to set the screen. Now inside, layup left short. Phillips offensive board, and Phillips cleans up the lane.
Getting started early. Phillips was a force in their game last week against Life.
Now a 3 on the way. Pazuki! As Josh Fudge picks up where he left off last week. Big 3 to get things going. Now picks up the dribble, looks inside, nice catch on the entry pass. And I think we're gonna get a travel or a jump ball. No, we're gonna get a foul. Wow.
A little, good little tug on the jersey. And Cam Moore, that was the main thing that he was pleading, and it looks like his jersey's a little stretched out.
So they'll work inside now, turn around at the block, shot up, that's no good. Rebound, chased down and controlled by Trouble. Anthony Black, 3, fouled, and he'll make his way to the free throw line for 3 shots.
Real quick shout out to my guy Rory McElroy, however you prefer to pronounce it. Just won his first ever Masters for those that are following. Very great moment for me. I've been a fan for a long time, so it's cool to see that finally.
And it's pretty cool too. I mean, the conversation over the last couple of weeks has been, Rory, can he get his first? Is he going to get it? He's been playing so well. I think I heard a stat that in his career he had never won a round or a tournament leading up to the Masters, like pre-Masters.
Right.
And he finally done that this year.
Yeah, he got second in 2022, had been close a few times, had won 4 other majors, but now just completed the Grand Slam.
So Black misses the first 2, some confusion on the fact that it was 3 shots. So now Black will shoot the 3rd. And that one rattles its way in. So 1 out of 3, 6-2 Trouble lead. You can relate that somewhat to this trouble squad. Good D there on the trap. Now inside, couldn't handle the pass and a turnover. The trouble squad looking for their 4th straight title, so everybody knew this was the team to beat, and they've backed it up all season long. Reed, pump fake, driving on Phillips. Nothing there, they'll reset. Black, 8:49 and counting to go in the first. Handoff, Black, nice give and go inside, and that one won't fall.
Great defense there. Davion Henry.
Oh, a little tough there on the bank shot, won't go. Reed gets the rebound. As that was said, Dro Winston, and now steal. Stop, pop, 3 on the way. Pazuki!
I'll say this about F.O.E., Steve, is they got the biggest in Phillips and they got the tallest in Henry on the floor.
And that was Ice Edwards. We remember Ice last week.
Yeah, Ice was on him. And I think that was in the second quarter. He hit right before halftime, man. He hit a tear.
He had that behind-the-back pass that
Yes.
just wowed us all. And we're going, oh, look at the move, and puts it up and in.
Yeah, I meant to send you all that clip because I definitely clipped that behind. It was looking like Magic Johnson going down the court.
That was Hempstead with the bucket. Passes on the rack attack. 3 on the way for Ice. Back iron, rebound. Comes away to trouble as Anderson controls, and now Black will bring it up the floor. Again, $6,000 on the line to the winner. Black for 3. Short rebound, Phillips. And now F.O.E. wants to push. Nice pass to Phillips down in the lane, but couldn't finish the lay, and a foul on the rebound by Phillips.
Bounced off the back iron. You know, I wonder that $6,000. I mean, it's their business what they do with it, but I guess maybe the starters maybe get a little bit more, and they'll kind of spread it out because they'll have, you know, some guys on the bench come off, and I'm interested how that goes. Probably very similar to TBT, I would think.
Yeah, I'd be curious as well. I mean, obviously, I guess they would all pay to buy in, so
yeah.
But I don't know. There's a layup, no good. And so to the free throw line will go Trouble. There's I.J. Reddy.
I.J. Reddy, the former Parkview Patriot, Mississippi State Bulldog. You've heard about that if you've listened to the broadcast.
Yeah, a lot of we've said it a million times, but we'll harp on it some more. A lot of talent, some names that you would remember, recognize. You know, we were talking about this the other day with the Wise guys coming, and you know how successful Arena Football League was when it came to Little Rock the first time. But what kind of killed it was when you got away from Arkansas Razorback guys.
Yeah.
But that's what blew it up, and it made it so successful. And so, you know, I know Chris Goodman, the GM there, is doing a lot of hard work to try to get some Arkansas guys. And shot clock didn't reset, but you know, if they can attract some of the recent former Hogs that aren't playing at the other level somewhere, they got a real chance to be successful. And it's kind of thing here. You see guys that you know wondering what they're doing now, and so it's cool to see those guys here in this league.
Yeah, and it's going to be Iron Man football. Guys going both ways. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be fast-paced, nonstop. It'll be a little different football to watch. This is going to be a lot of fun.
No doubt. And you know, Reggie Swinton, that's, of course, now the head football coach at Forest City, when he played for the Twisters, I think it was the Twisters or one of those other semi-pro leagues, Ron Calcagney, of course, former Razorback quarterback, was his coach, and he talked to the Dallas Cowboys, said, hey, you need to take a look at this guy. And Reggie ended up playing for the Dallas Cowboys and had a pretty lengthy NFL career.
Second one for Ellis is good. And a 10-7 game here as Trouble leads it with 5:15 to go in our first. Ready. Need to defend it around the screen. Kick it around to Fudge, get it to the corner. And they'll reset now. And Anderson gets it into Reed. Reed doubled back out to Anderson. He'll try a 3. That's no good. Rebound stolen away. And now going the other way is F.O.E. Ice Edwards all the way. Scoops it up and in. What a
Nice.
finish. Ow. Now quickly the other way. Fudge, pump fake. And that bucket. Nice soft touch there for Josh Fudge.
Fudge got him either 4 or 6 this far.
Well, look at Edwards' move. Shot is up. Oh, bank is open. Ice Edwards with the bucket.
I think he is gonna start heating up. It's got to be the pants.
Man. Now Trouble. 1-point game. Fudge, jab step, driving, baseline, cut off. erased by Phillips. Phillips got it, threw it off of him. I'm going to say stepped on the baseline, I believe. What a play by Phillips to go get that ball.
I'll tell you, look at Phillips and you're like, okay, that guy's a nose guard.
Yeah.
But, man, he can move. Like, he can really move.
Now Reed fakes the handoff, and he'll keep it. Got a mismatch. Spin down the baseline, but he lost his dribble. Good D and a shot clock violation. And we got a timeout trouble in the 12-11 game with F.O.E. now a chance to take the lead, and we saw it there on that possession, Kyle, the defense. You know, DJ Reed thought he had a pretty easy little spin move as he was working on Cam Moore with the mismatch. Phillips came over and erased it, nearly saved it, but then forced the shot clock violation.
Yeah, no surprise. This is just back and forth, back and forth. It was, I guess, was a 3-point lead briefly for F.O.E. or the other. I've been keeping an eye on the court. I can't remember which way it was.
Yeah,
but
F.O.E. hasn't taken the lead.
Okay,
yet.
so it's trouble that had that. And so, I know it's a game of runs and everything, but this is kind of exactly what we thought, just back and forth. And that's why these two teams are in this position.
Yeah, reminder, go see our friends Do It 360, the selfie experience that'll take your event to the next level and create memories that'll last a lifetime. We're hopefully excited to hopefully be able to partner with them as we start getting our plans for our upcoming media days at the end of summer. And then, of course, our friends at Sporty Detail, who I actually need to make a phone call to myself. And I need to call John at 870-260-9053 to get my vehicle detailed. I'm fortunate after the unfortunate flooding event that no smells, everything still works, but I think it's probably in my best interest to get that thing detailed.
And for those that missed last week, Steve accidentally left his sunroof open during all the storms.
Oh, what a steal. Great defense there. And then a foul on a run out as Black hits a Pazuki, but it doesn't count. And so we'll see if they get we're going to get a T with a clear path. I don't think that should be what it is, but they may rule that. And so, no, they're going to be side out of bounds, I believe. I think that's the argument right now is that Black had a clear path to the basket and was just tugged on to keep that from happening. Officials rule side out of bounds here. They'll get this one in as number 4, Kevin Brown's entered the game for the first time. Brown trying to get around Phillips, and they're going to get Phillips for the foul. And that'll send Phillips to the bench.
A little bit of jawing, I think.
Yeah.
Not that never happens or anything.
I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of jawing here in this title matchup. They'll get it in as Kevin Brown will control. Curry replaced Phillips. He's defending. Erased at the bucket. What a play. I think it was Cam Moore that got it. And it'll be F.O.E. basketball. What a defensive play.
Yeah, I had quite a few swats in this first quarter.
Well, Ellis controls with Black on him. Now, Ice Edwards. Switch. Now they double. Ice left, driving, kick out. Nice find. 3 in the corner on its way. Pazuki! Mario Manley with the 3. And it's a 14-12 lead. F.O.E. Black wants to answer. Short. Rebound. Moore. Ice. Driving. Round Ready. Oh, what a defensive play. Ready picked his pocket on the way up. It'll stay on this end, but Ready with a great play to prevent an easy bucket out of Edwards.
Number 3 versus number 3, two great players going on one-on-one action there.
So F.O.E. with 20 on the shot clock. Just about to hit a minute and stolen by Black on the inbound. And Black fouled up the side with a minute to play here in our first. So Black will head to the free throw line here. 48 seconds to play in our first quarter here at the Truth Basketball League Championship game. And Black's first one, back iron, no good. Appreciate you joining us here on the Natural State Sports Network. I'm Steve Henson, joined by Kyle Sutherland. Second one for Black is good. It's a 1-point F.O.E. lead here with 20 seconds to go in our first. Shot clock's off. Moore being hounded by Anthony Black. To the corner. Ellis, he'll try the jumper. A whistle on the contact. Rebound, but travel call by our official on the baseline as Brown came down. Got to get it in quick. 1 second. They're not going to get it in, and that'll do it. After a quarter of play, it is a 14-13 lead for F.O.E. here in our Truth Basketball League title game. We'll be back the second period in just a minute.
Upgrade your home with Don & Sons Construction, specializing in privacy fences, decks, patios, and pergolas. They serve the entire state of Arkansas, providing free estimates and military discounts. Trust their expertise, built over years of quality workmanship. They're a call away today at 479-595-1121 or visit the website at www.donandsonsfencing.com. Let Don & Sons Construction turn your house into the home of your dreams.
All right, welcome back as we get ready to start the second period of our here at the Truth Basketball League Championship game on the Natural State Sports Network. I'm Steve Henson, joined by Kyle Sutherland. And Kyle, the action in that first, up and down quickly. And, we were joking about, sweating and being hot over here, and it's a little cooler down here. But that action had us sweating a little bit in that first.
Yes, it did. Yeah, and as we talked about defense there in the pregame, and I think probably what we saw a lot more, I mean, we've seen some blocks, but I think I counted about 4 or 5 in that first one. So very active hands down low. We've seen a lot of good perimeter defense throughout these games as well, but good to see that down low, all that aggression.
Ellis fouled by Black, or did they get Black or Reddy? Both Black and Reddy, whoever they called it on, begging for a flop. It might have been a little bit of an acting job. That's a travel. So a turnover by F.O.E. And we've seen this, Kyle, out of this trouble team where it seems like they let the opponent kind of hang around in that first half, and then for whatever reason they're able to turn it on in the second half and put them away. And so we'll see if that's what happens here. But F.O.E.'s playing tough basketball right now.
Yeah, they have been known to be a second-half team for sure.
Well, Edwards had it taken away, and then the bunny missed. That is Reed with the rebound. Oh, nice find. Passed inside. And I.J. Reddy with the bucket.
Howard walked in with an officiating shirt on. Maybe he's going to join the crew.
Oh, no, he did. What do we got going on here? Is he going to sneak in? He did say he doesn't want to see trouble win their fourth.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's going to take matters into his own hands.
Just in case. 3 on the way short. Rebound comes away to Trouble. Up ahead looking for Fudge, who makes the catch. Slow it down. Ready with the 3. Instead, they'll work it around. DJ Reed going to drive again. Boy, great defense. It's Cam Moore had the mismatch again and got the steal again. Moore turns it back over. DJ Reed with it. Reed gonna go all the way to the bucket. Spins off. The putback spins off. That putback spins off as Kevin Reed couldn't get it. Ooh. And now a frustration foul by Kevin Brown as he fouls Edwards. I feel like an auctioneer over here all of a sudden.
There's number 23 going over to number 2. He slams it through number 5.
You can do play-by-play. You got it. Look, Cam Moore to control here. 9:40 to go before halftime. Moore working around the screen. Found some trees. And what we got? A foul. Now we're going to get a 3-second.
Oh, I know what. Okay. So they normally work with 3-man crews. So I guess Howard decided to be the 3rd man.
Okay.
So he's stepping to that. Talk about a team player.
That's right. Hey, look, when you everybody thinks it's so great to be. Oh, what a move! All the way. Oh, what's he gonna call? What's he gonna call? We're gonna get the blocking foul. Count the bucket. As Anthony Black will go to the line. It's kind of like in baseball when you make an error, you have something big happen. Ball finds you, right when you come on the field or something, the ball finds you. Had to get a call out of Howard immediately. Free throw missed. Look at, he's got back-to-back calls now to little Howard.
And keep in mind, this was the trouble team that knocked his team out of this tournament. So out of the I guess playoffs.
Not that we're trying to create any controversy at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's like basically giving them the calls on. I'm not saying he's giving it to them. I'm just saying he was on the other end that made that call.
And Brown's first one up and good. Sub into the game here for F.O.E. as Cole Drum enters.
You talk about the ball coming to you. It was like when I was on, for whatever reason, I was on kickoff return in high school, and it always seemed that they were going to do an onside kick when I was like to my side, and I had terrible hands. So I can relate to that very well.
Good on the second. Drum with the rebound. Ice leaks out, goes the other way, lays it up in the end. And a timeout F.O.E. after the bucket with 7:44 left in our half. And it is an 18-16 trouble lead here. And, you know, it's funny, we were talking about the officials, and you know, everybody thinks it's great to be the boss, but until something's missing or someone's missing, and then you get to step in and work for free. So always fun. But no, so yesterday, you know, I was we had and my youngest had an 8U baseball preseason tournament to open the year up out at Sylvan Hills, and one of the officials was a Sylvan Hills. They use a bunch of the Sylvan Hills baseball players as officials for our league.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And one of the kids one of the kids umping the first base as I was out coaching first, he came up to me, he said, yeah, I won't tell anybody else this, but yeah, I'm being a little biased, trying to be a little biased towards you guys because my cousin Levi plays for y'all. It's like, I ain't telling nobody. It didn't help us any. We lost 14-8, so it didn't do us any good. But
I think my cousin is the second baseman for Sylvan. I think he actually does some of those, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't want to say his name because then people might. Yeah, about to say. Well, I kind of just gave it away. The second baseman bats in the 9-hole, so you can. Do the math from there.
Hey, listen, he did his job great.
Yeah,
he had several close calls against us that he got right.
Yeah.
And I didn't even argue with him. He was right. And so yeah, he did his job. And then like I told him, I said, look, you can't change a ball going through our third baseman's legs. You know.
That's good that they're starting young, though. I mean, I know that I even saw Lincoln is doing Lincoln up in Northwest Arkansas is doing an officiating class. So that's really cool.
And it's needed. It's needed tremendously around the state. Trouble with a 2-point lead here. Kevin Brown trying to get through Drum, and he does. Brown all the way to the bucket. What a finish.
Yeah, that was an aggressive drive right there. He's all over him. Who was that? I don't know.
It's Kevin Brown on the drive.
I think it was Cole. Cole Drum. Okay, gotcha. Drum was the one that was defending.
Again, it's going to find you the minute Drum came on the floor. He has Brown going right at him, and now Edwards will shoot a technical shot here. I believe we had a lane issue or a lane violation.
And Drum had him, some good defense right there, but really just kind of left him frozen and drove the lane.
Now Drum will inbound it. Some subs in here for F.O.E. as C.J. Ellis sits. Looks like Deontay Honeycat Crawford into the game. And Cam Moore. There's a 2, no good. Rebound comes away to Brown. He got popped in the nose. Brown slow to get back up the floor. They work it inside and stolen away in the lane. Brown still trying to recover as Edwards brings it up the floor. Edwards extend the defense here. Curry, fade away, got it. Quan Curry with the bucket. And Brown still struggling with that nose. I don't think he's bleeding, just trying to work through that. I'm sure a lot of tears in the eyes from getting popped in the nose. Oh, some active hands for F.O.E. right now.
Yeah, their defense has been incredible.
Erased at the bucket. And wow, what a play. Now with some talking here between Edwards and Braden Williams. As Braden Williams erased the chance there for ice. Now Curry, hesitation into the lane, puts it up over Brown, might have been blocked, and Reddy, a rebound, but it was on the baseline.
Real good effort there, but just couldn't quite keep that foot in, even though he is pleading his case.
That's it. It's intense right now, Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of back and forth.
Oh, you're 6,000, between, again, depending on how they split that up, but not only are you playing for a little bit of money, but also bragging rights for the next however many months.
Well, and if you're F.O.E., I mean, you've got extra bragging rights because you're trying to end this run by Trouble.
And really all the pressure is on Trouble for the most part.
Oh, nice move, but good, better defense. Curry looked like he had an open run to the bucket, and a great job by Trouble to get over defensively. 14 to shoot here. Honeycutt doing some ballerina moves, but airballs the shot. Kind of curious where that Honeycutt name comes from. 10 to shoot. Brown, he's going to drive. Brown locked up. Should be a jump ball, and it is. Kyle, not been a lot of points this quarter. 20 to 18.
Yeah, what was I think it was like 15-13 or something. Or
a 1 point game after the break.
I usually, I've been documenting those scores too, and I forgot to do that.
14-13, I'm almost certain.
We'll call it that.
First. I'm fairly certain that's where we were.
That was Trouble, right?
No, F.O.E. had the lead as we ended the first. 14-13, pretty sure.
We'll call it that.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Either way, it's been low-scoring defense. And a lot of this, which now we've got the clock stopped with 3:40 for some reason. We got the jump, and that one tapped. Controlled by Trouble. Turn at the block, and one. Count the bucket. It's Cam Johnson. Nice move to get that one in the end one.
Let's see if we have any. Oh, no, this is normal free throws right here. We've seen from the side. Yeah. We've seen from the right side of the charity stripe. Seen a bunch of interesting free throw shot attempts.
It is. It's DJ Reed who's from the corner.
Okay.
And we've obviously not seen the line yet. And then it was,
Yeah, Dominique Reed had the one shooting from the side.
That three no good and a whistle. And a foul, I believe, on Trouble. I think they got T.A. Anderson on that one. I lost it. Nobody wanted it. Oh, big collision here in front of us.
As
Edwards and I.J. Reddy came together. And Edwards is still down.
I think Edwards' head went right into Reddy's chest right before he hit the ground.
Edwards helped to his feet, and you wonder if more than anything, you can see the bit of eye flutter. You can tell he's trying to shake some cobwebs, and maybe even lost some breath there when they hit like they did. That was a collision.
Good sportsmanship from Reddy, picking him up, and looks like Edwards is going to be all right. Just needs to shake it off.
That might have been the closest thing to an SEC-level hit that I.J. Reddy's taken in a long time, since Mississippi State anyway. I mean, that was quite a collision. We had a great view of that.
Yeah, right in front of us.
Courtside is everything happens right here. But, hey, listen, I want to say a huge thanks to our friend Lil Howard and just asking us to come out here and do this. I know when Will first reached out to me and we were just inundated with basketball coverage and knowing walking into spring, I was like, oh, man, I don't know. Hour and 15-minute drive down here on Wednesday, or at least one Wednesday, but to do the games and wasn't really sure what we were going to get into. And honestly, when I walked in here that first day and I looked around, I was like, I don't know, man. And then we started watching them play as a whole different level. And so this has been something else. Lil Howard's done a fantastic job putting this together. And season after season continues to be a success. And so, he probably, like a lot of times, when we see the Yankees and all these other dominant franchises dominate a league, probably wouldn't hurt his feelings too much, as he said earlier, to see this dynasty start to crumble a little bit for trouble. And let some other teams kind of make their impact in this league as well.
Yeah, no question. I think you just want some parity, I mean, for those, probably the listeners don't know this, but I'm a big softball guy, and that's kind of how it's been in college softball. I'm a baseball and softball guy, but Oklahoma's won the last 4 national championships, so you want some parity. So I know where he's coming from.
Yeah. Question is anyone going to stop Oklahoma this year? My goodness, man. They are something else. Now ready. Entry lost. They regain it inside to the lane. Nice jump step into the bucket. A great finish there by Cam Johnson. Now Drum wants to answer. Erased.
Man. What a rejection. Was that
Cam Johnson?
Okay, that was Johnson. Okay.
Drum couldn't handle the pass, and that'll be a turnover.
Trouble's got a chance to really get leading by 5. They've got a chance to take an even bigger lead into halftime.
We'll see Phillips back in. Some defensive exchanges here for the F.O.E. squad with 1:20 left in the half. And you're right, Kyle. I mean, you think about just how good this Trouble team's been in the second half. If you're F.O.E., you do not want to be down 10 at the break.
No.
Oh, nice find. Cam Johnson may have got away with something, a little travel, and instead knocked out of the baseline. It'll stay on this end with 6 to shoot. Brown, he'll just fire a 3.
Pazuki! It's first one in a while.
I think it's the first of the quarter as Kevin Brown gets it. And just like that, it's an 8-point lead for Trouble. Phillips lost it, stolen by Brown and saved. Drum saves it on the side and then in front of the Trouble bench. It'll be, let's see what the ruling is. Oh, Howard, they're trying to entice a call. Instead, it'll stay with F.O.E. Cross court, 5-3 from the wing. Front iron, that's no good. Rebound Drum, another chance. Passes on it, handoff to Phillips, and we're gonna get a foul or a jump ball.
T.A. Anderson was making sure he wasn't going to get posterized on that one. I don't think Phillips was going to throw that one down or anything, but
they're going to. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. They're going to run out of time here.
Yeah.
Talking about what just happened. Let's see. I think we're going to wait right here for just a second because I think we did have a foul. So Phillips is going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws. And that's probably the best case scenario here at the end of the half for F.O.E. because this at least runs the rest of the clock out.
Right.
For a Trouble team that had been hot here over the last couple minutes.
Well, if he would have made those, of course, you got one more here, but convert both of them, it's just a 2-possession game.
Ooh. Phillips misses them both. Anthony Black lets him hear about it as he makes his way to the bench, and that'll do it for our first half. So after a half of play here at the Truth Basketball Championship, Trouble leads it 28-20, and we'll be back right here on the Natural State Sports Network with the second half in just a few minutes.
This ain't just another summer camp. This is the only summer program that gives you everything you need to level up. Built with the minds behind skill development and the blueprint that created pros, D1 stars, and future legends. We don't just build hoopers, we build futures. 3 full meals a day and enrichment programs designed to prepare you for a life beyond basketball. No lazy reps, this is hands-on, real development. We teach the details and make sure when you step on the court, you dominate. Parents, don't wait, get the advantage now. Players, if you say you want it, prove it. But listen, sponsor Crazy Limited. The real one's gonna sign up first. Greatness doesn't wait, and neither should you. Register now before your spot is gone.
Yeah, this is how we chill from 93 till.
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 This is how we chill from 93.
Upgrade your home with Don & Sons Construction, specializing in privacy fences, decks, patios, and pergolas. They serve the entire state of Arkansas, providing free estimates and military discounts. Trust their expertise, built over years of quality workmanship. They're a call away today at 479-595-1121 or visit the website at www.donandsonsfencing.com. Let Don & Sons Construction turn your house into the home of your dreams.
Southside is the realest. I'ma make you feel it. Microphone blizzard. Out on the grind. Got to get mine. From the state fair down the X to the pine. Home of the killers. Home of the G's. Boys round here calling dub deuce D's. It's another place. Southside's an island. Out in the jungle, the gorillas be wildin'. Deep in the game. My domain. You can get it by the pack or by the train. Ain't no fakers. Got bikers and raiders. Roll down the exit night, it looks like Vegas. Small time Vegas, that's what that is. If you ain't
All right, we're now here with Troubles. IJ ready for Parkview Patriot and Mississippi State Bulldog. IJ, you've been in, I think you said 3 of these championship teams. Now you guys, Trouble, are going for the team's 4th consecutive. So just kind of talk about, how that first half went. I know there was a lot of defense, but just kind of talk about how that first half went for you and what you saw.
Great energy from both ends, just competing, the championship level. We got to do a better job of being enthusiastic, but also still playing basketball and kind of staying calm and composed.
Just talk about this league a little bit. That's one thing Steve and I have been talking about. We've been so impressed that you think about just any kind of semi-pro leagues or anything like that, you see a lot of jacking up threes. You see just a lot of shots being taken maybe that are unnecessary. But here you see great defense, whether it's in the paint, whether it's on the perimeter. Talk about the pride that you guys take in playing defense.
Oh, man, it's big pride. We're going out with our defensive unit for the second half. Our biggest thing is defense. That's what we hold our heads on. At our age, most of us almost 30, you got to be able to play some defense because everybody's going to shoot that ball. So we take a lot of pride in it. I think that's what helps us get over the edge.
I don't know. I had 2 things. I don't know if Kyle asked you, but the hit with Ice over here a minute ago, is that the hardest hit you've taken since your SEC playing days?
Probably so. Probably so. That was a nice collision right there. I hope he's all right, too. I didn't mean to hit him like that.
Oh, no, it was a basketball play. You can tell.
I didn't want to dive and take his legs from under him.
Right.
So I rose up. I didn't try to hit him like that.
Yeah, it would have probably been a lot worse at that happened.
Definitely.
But, my question kind of follows up what Kyle was saying. Something we've talked about throughout this broadcast is what we've watched with you guys is sometimes in the first half we'll have a game similarly close like this, 6-8 points, kind of back and forth. is it the defensive effort in the second half that you guys seem to wear other teams down? Because you guys seem to pull away in the second half and really be able to put your stamp on a game.
Really consistent. We stay consistent with defense. We try to adjust defensively. We never adjust offensively. We always adjust defensively. I think we kind of just stay true to who we are. We never get away from it. We just kind of keep trying to chip at it.
So talk about, obviously, 3 straight titles, looking for a 4th, but talk about what Lil Howard has built with this event itself, or this league, and what it's at right now, obviously, and just how much fun it is for you guys to get to play and compete.
Man, this is awesome. To me, I think it's the best league in Arkansas, this one, and the North Little Rock League. Shout out to my man, Herb McCall.
There you go.
He's probably watching us. Man, Howard done a great job. A lot of pros coming here. Obviously, we get to come in here and compete. We get guys from Louisiana, Texas. So, man, Howard does a great job of, trying to promote this thing, keeping us with competition, and he does a great job, man. We appreciate him.
Well, you better watch him now. He put the stripes on. We were joking about it in the first half. He came over, he's like, I don't know, man, 4-Pete, I don't know if we want that. So things get close, he makes a couple calls. You may have to have some words there.
Yeah, this won't be the first time. I hope you come back and watch this, too. Howard, this won't be your first time. We know what you got going. That's why we got to play hard on defense right now.
Absolutely. All right. Well, AJ, we appreciate your time, man.
Yes, sir.
And good luck in the second half.
Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Second half, what you guys do in the second half?
All right, now joined by F.O.E.'s Israel Ice Edwards. Ice, first off, are you all good, man? I know that was a pretty tough collision that you had with IJ there a second ago. Are you all good now?
Yes, sir. I'm all right. I had to, just shake myself back, but I'm all right now, though.
Good deal.
So talk about a little bit, as we've been really impressed watching you play, your handles. Talk about that part of your game here, and just how you try to impose that on these guys in this championship game.
Well, me being from Louisiana, I try to bring a different type of flavor to the game down here and stuff like that. And it caught a lot of people out down here, so that's a good thing.
Go ahead, Kyle.
I was going to say, coming from now, you came up from Louisiana to play at UAPB. Is that right? Is that how you got to Arkansas initially?
No, sir, but it's
kind of similar to this. So just kind of talk about, playing in Louisiana. Obviously, there's big time football, basketball, even baseball state. Just kind of talk about some of the things that you can compare Arkansas to what you've seen in Louisiana growing up.
One thing I can say, we both hungry for it. If it's I can say like a pot on the line, we're gonna play, all out to go get it and stuff like that. That's one thing I see that, we play like that at home.
Speaking of, obviously there's a good sized pot, that's gonna be won here tonight. Obviously that's a motivation. That's why you play all season.
Yes, sir.
But now you get an opportunity to end a three-peat, a dynasty style run out of trouble. How much does that mean to you guys and your team?
Well, it means a lot to me, and just winning in general. That's my goal.
What's the plan? Second half, obviously an 8-point game. We've seen this trouble team really take off in the second half. What's the plan to get you guys over the top in the second half?
Just be calm, one play at a time, and just try to limit all the turnovers and just stick together. We've been here before, so we're gonna show it.
All right. Well, Ice, we appreciate you joining us. Good luck in the second half.
I appreciate you.
All right. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. All right, welcome back to the Truth Championship, the Truth Basketball Championship game here on the Natural State Sports Network. I'm Steve Henson, joined by Kyle Sutherland, and we are ready to get things started in the second half. And Kyle, it was a fast-paced first, and then we saw the defense kind of take over in the second. So it's going to be entertaining to see what style wins here in the second half.
Yeah, I think it's going to continue to be. I'm just going to go ahead and make a prediction. I think we're going to see continuous defense play out. Maybe a few more shots being taken, like that one right there. But offensive rebounds, again, something else, and then he gets the putback for the score.
Yeah, and that was great defense and offense on both sides there.
Yeah.
As really Kevin Brown was a menace there in the lane. What a great
Davion
job.
Henry with the putback.
I want to say thanks to I.J. Reddy and Ice Edwards for joining us at halftime. So I stepped outside for a minute because it's a little less stale air out there. It's a little warm in here. And Pat comes out. They're doing interviews in there. It's like, oh, right, let me get back inside.
Well, I.J. was already over here, so I was like, all right, well, go ahead and no, great. Really appreciate those guys hopping on. Good to see Ice is all right. That was a big-time hit that he took.
Black for three from the corner. No, air ball rebound comes away to F.O.E. I knew we were in good hands, though, Kyle. You do great at interviews, so I knew we had it handled.
I've had a few under my belt.
Oh, stolen away by Edwards. Now Moore. Boy, a lot of contact. We'll get the foul. Much to the chagrin of Anthony Black. So Cam Moore will make his way to the line. And we do hope you guys have enjoyed the coverage. And, if you'd like to have us back for the next season, obviously reach out to Lil Howard. We'd love to be a part of the entirety of the league. And obviously just continues to grow and get bigger and better. And we would love to continue to be a part of it.
Yeah, I'll reiterate what we've seen Lil Howard say a couple of times. I mean, I think, we've had thousands of people watch this stream. If you're watching, donate $1 to the Truth. That's something that can really help out this league a lot, and they can help expand their coverage as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So Anthony Black, after the missed free throws, it'll be a 5-point game. 3 on the way. Mizuki! Cam Johnson with his second dessert of the ball game, and now a turnover as Henry stepped over the baseline on the inbound, and so back to trouble it goes. Now Brown driving on Henry. Brown scoops it with the left hand, count it.
Physical drive right there. That's what you love to see.
I'll tell you, Kyle, they have no answer for Kevin Brown right now. His drive ability, he looks like nobody on the floor can hang with him. Edwards trying to take over, misses it. Rebound, Black up ahead, Brown all alone. And rack attack as Kevin Brown throws it down. Timeout, F.O.E.
And trouble, as they should be, are absolutely feeling it up 12.
Glad that dunk happened on that end, although we didn't get our dunk cam on it. But this is quite the throwdown by Kevin Brown. But we're seeing exactly what we were talking about in the first half and what we were talking about with I.J. Reddy at halftime. This team just, it's a different gear they kick into in the second half. 8-point lead at the half. They've already built it to 12, their biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, Kevin Brown, the former Harding Bison, played there for Jeff Morgan, if I remember correctly. I think that was under Jeff Morgan, the previous coach, now AD, and he has absolutely taken over in this contest.
Well, we got a quick break. Sporty Detail. John will pick up your vehicle, make it new again, and bring it back to you. By appointment only. Call John at 870-260-9053 to experience this new convenient way of vehicle detailing. And, of course, Do It 360, the selfie experience that'll take your event to the next level and create memories that will last a lifetime. Find them on social media at Do It 360. And, of course, Don and Son Construction, Doghouse Training, Arkansas 30 and Up League. By the way, I noticed a little thing here. Don and Son Construction, that's Donnie Don who's hosting the big-ass field party. So,
oh, okay. Man, Donnie Don's big-time supporter of the Truth.
That's right. Might have to crash that party.
I so did that big-ass field party.
I'm telling you. So, Edwards to inbound. We'll see if F.O.E. can figure out this defense from trouble. Well, Edwards controls, fudge on him. And they come at you nonstop in waves of defense. Driving, lost it, got it back. That's a great finish there for F.O.E. as said Winston, or Dro as he likes to be called, somehow was able to re-corral that basketball and put it up and in.
And Reddy did just about everything you could defensively without fouling, so there really just wasn't much more he could do. Look at Reddy's socks. That's so awesome.
Oh, that is good. I'm a sock guy. I didn't wear any of the game day socks today.
I didn't want to say anything. You know, I'm a superstitious guy, and I was like, oh, boy, Steve doesn't have socks on. We're not going to have a good broadcast now.
Yeah, I messed up there. Now Moore and a foul. Anthony Black gets called for that one. So now Winston will inbound, 7:50 to go here in our third. 10-point game, F.O.E. trying to cut in. Edwards, long three. That's off back iron, no good. Black with the rebound. And Black all the way. Woo, couldn't get the finish, but an offensive rebound, and Cam Johnson cleans it up. Look at the intensity out of Anthony Black. My goodness gracious.
It's F.O.E. They're definitely hanging in, and there's still a ton of ball game left. But I mean, like you said, Steve, in the defense, just all across the board, trouble is just really imposing their will.
Yeah, they're going to have to find some scoring more. That jumper won't go. Fight for the rebound. Curry got it and threw it away, looking for Phillip. Oh, they're going to say, oh, let's see. Oh, they want a review. We may get our officials over here. I don't know. Did we have the? Uh-oh, they're going to put Will to work now. I don't know, maybe just a timeout. Trouble wants a timeout. I thought that pass was, I think this should be Trouble basketball. I didn't think it was tipped, but see what kind of view Will has of it. I don't know that we're going to get an official review here. Trouble called a timeout, but I don't know that we're going to get an official review. We shall see. They're not making a beeline for us, Kyle. So I don't think that's the call.
That was my first thing. I figured we were going to have them walk over here, but it seems like they've got everything worked out.
And I was getting the mic ready and everything. We got the whole, we got a ref mic set up over here, so. Did it tip? Okay. So Will says we got it right. He hadn't shown us the replay, but he says we got it right. Well, the people want to know. I mean, just because we didn't get an official review doesn't mean that you don't have to show it. The shot was up. Oh, and it was. Yeah, it looks like DJ Reed actually got a piece of it. Good job there by our camera crew as well as our production crew. So Quan Curry inbound to Phillips. And Phillips erased. There's Kevin Brown again. Now ready. He'll shoot the three. That's short. Rebound Phillips. Up ahead as Edwards makes the catch in the corner. And Edwards tossed it up. That won't go. Rebound. Comes away to Trouble, but tapped out. Edwards going to go on Reed. Oh, my gosh.
Man, Edwards he's going to be sore tomorrow.
Man, you can't say that he's not giving it all.
Oh, yeah. Kreds, I mean, man, he is just laying it all out there.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to go at DJ Reed. And DJ Reed. Oh, DJ took a shot to the chest. He's just, or that's just his way of communicating here. But He's holding that chest, now questioning the foul call, but see ice at the free throw line here. And first one good. We'll see if this F.O.E. team can figure out a way to get it in the bucket. Again, free throws are great, but again, running clock until the final 2 minutes. You're shortening the game and taking away opportunities to get points right now. Oof, ready with the crossover.
Man. Now that's the SEC. Jay Reddy, we know. Wow. I mean, that was just like a flash almost.
Now more handoff, Curry driving on Brown. Brown had to put it up. Oh, nice finish. Curry floated it up over to get that one up and in. Now Reed bumped off his path. Foul on Phillips. Phillips wants an explanation. And
he's trying to get it from the CEO himself.
You know, we were joking about, the call, but
yeah.
I mean, he's calling it both ways.
I could just see
no bias.
I could see one of the players. I want to talk to your boss. Oh, you want to talk to my boss? And he walks in, walks back, or walks out, walks back in.
Changes shirts real quick. Get ready, stripped on the put. Oh, Cam Moore called for a foul. He's asking for a review. I don't know if we can review that one. Do have a stoppage. I think F.O.E. We're going to get a timeout or a review this time. 4:05 left here in the third. And they, I believe, are going to try to take a review here. Do what? All right, got our officials here.
Oh, that last
The foul call.
As they take a look here, we'll take a look. Hopefully, see what our angle looks like. Take another look at it there, Will.
Can we slow-mo it?
Yeah.
Let me get a little slow-mo about right. Yeah, perfect. Let it run. That's all ball. That's all ball. Go ahead. Can you go back a little bit and slow-mo one more time? Because IJ didn't even react to it hitting his face or anything.
Watch him knee him, and then he swipe down.
All right. Executive producer Will Watkins being put to work over here. They're giving him the test.
Watch the defender.
And you hear the voices of our officials as well.
I'm convinced it's on you. I mean, you got one side, I got one side. It's on you. I don't see no contact nowhere but the ball.
You get to hear the inside.
One more time.
Here.
Yeah, give me one more time,
like
Will.
All right, they needed one more.
Yeah, I didn't see his knee go up under until after he came down and moved.
See, now this is what we need at all levels.
Oh, yeah.
So that people understand why it's taking so long. There's always the complaint.
There,
and now we get to hear what's being said.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a jump.
So you heard Lil Howard as he was walking away with the explanation. There's going to be no foul. So no foul on it. They're going to say all ball, and we'll have a jump ball here. Broadcast paying for itself already. You wouldn't have had that if we weren't here.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Good job by the CEO, Will Watkins, over there.
Also known as Will the Thrill.
Will the Thrill. He survived Vegas.
Yes, he did.
Sort of. He made it back. He's, look, a million steps later. Probably shed a few more LBs.
Yeah.
I know I did when I was out there. I mean, we ate like crazy the last time we were out there, but we walked a stupid amount. It was outrageous.
I've admittedly never been to Vegas. Like, food and drinks are pretty much like basically free.
So your drinks are
drinks,
in
yeah.
the casinos, yeah.
Yeah.
Now food, boy.
Yeah, a little
They'll get
expensive.
you. And don't try to buy water anywhere on the strip because outside of the dudes selling it out of coolers on the corners, and then you're questioning what you're buying. But no, the food is phenomenal. I mean, now we spent a ton.
I have never been west of Texas, so I am not. Yeah.
All right, we're going to add you to the NAB list next year.
I need to go. I wanted to go this year, but just already too much traveling.
Oh, what a
ready.
shot. IJ ready. Goodness. Back to a 12-point advantage here for Trouble. 3:35 and counting to go in the third. Edwards trying to work on Fudge. Step back three, fouled. Call Fudge for the foul. Edwards will go to the line to shoot three. Yeah, we hit up the Bacchanal, what is it, Bacchanal buffet or something? I can't remember the exact. It's in Caesars, and it's like the best buffet in all of Vegas. And you know, I used to be I loved me some buffets back when I was in my 20s.
Yeah. Pre-COVID, I certainly loved them.
Well, and even that part, it is what it is. But and now in my 40s, I can't eat that much food anymore.
Oh yeah. No,
die.
I'm the same way. But I think when like COVID happened and everything, I thought about it. I'm like, man, I know that like anytime we breathe, that like our stuff gets on something. But I'm like, there's literally people scooping stuff and they're breathing onto the food like continuous. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it too much, but
oh no, you're exactly right. I just try to forget that part.
Yeah.
But it was $150? No, it was like $150 a person for the buffet.
Wow.
Unbelievable food though. They had like 10 kitchens, and the guy was like,
so you can have just about anything you want.
Yeah, and the guy was like, you know, there's a three attempt blocked. Rebounded, trying to push the other way as F.O.E. into the lane, kick out Curry for three, short. Rebound though by F.O.E. Reset with Edwards, 12 on the shot clock. Oh, what a spin by Edwards!
Oh, he put him on skates.
I have no words.
Wow, man, Edwards has had he's had the two best moves I've seen in this, at least like in this league.
Wow. I had no words. Like I didn't want to mess it up. He gave it to us all. Look at this, the replay here. Edwards looked like he was hemmed in and done.
He's chilling. He's chilling. Woo! What? Man.
Wow. Bringing the Louisiana to Arkansas, no doubt about it there for Ice Edwards.
And we just had an interview with him. He's a pretty quiet, down-to-earth dude. Doesn't say a ton, but, man, when he's on, he's on.
Great drive. Edwards with the rebound. Edwards will slow it up, wait for the rest of the team to make its way. Minute to play in the third. 7-point game. Uh-oh, Edwards from deep.
Hazuki!
Wow.
Cuts it to a 4-point game. My word.
Now Reed through contact, up and in. Moore gives it away. Dro to the bucket, had it knocked away on the way. Oh! They got to go here, 28 seconds. That was a good strip there by Trouble, but I thought it should be F.O.E. ball, but I've been wrong 3 times tonight, so I won't say that anymore. Now DJ Reed gives it up. Black got his man in the air. Floater up short. Rebound, Edwards, 10 seconds. Edwards looking for some space. Got it back, throws it up at the buzzer, and won't go, and that'll do it for our third. Boy, the action hot in our third as we wrap it up and head to the fourth here at the Truth Basketball League Championship game on Natural State Sports. We'll be back with it in just a moment.
Yeah, this is how we chill from 93 to.
This is how we chill from 93 till.
This is how we chill from 93 to.
This is how we chill from 93 till.
This is how we chill from 93 to.
This is how we chill from 93 till.
This is how we chill from 93 to.
This is how we chill from 93.
right, welcome back to the Truth Basketball League Championship matchup here at Arkadelphia High School on the Natural State Sports Network. I'm Steve Henson, joined by Kyle Sutherland. And Kyle, we may have to stand up for the whole fourth.
We're both. Yeah, after in that break there, we both stood up because last 12 minutes, fourth quarter, however you want to phrase it, of this season at least of the Truth Basketball League, and what an ending to that third quarter. Ice Edwards, we know what he can do when he heats up. He did right then. He almost got another three from deep, but near the buzzer.
Yeah, you know, of course, I can't, people don't talk to him at halftime, and just his demeanor, like you were talking about, he's just such a mild-mannered guy, and you could tell he was focused. He's like, wait, what are we even going to talk about? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
And so I wanted to get him moving, but yeah, I mean, it's fun to watch, because once he gets going, the spin move there to get to the bucket, but then when he starts hitting threes from out here, you know you're in trouble. And so we'll see what Trouble decides to do here defensively to try to counter that a little bit in this final period of play. Black off the screen and threw it away.
It's just a two possession game.
E.J. Rucker going to enter the game for Trouble for the first time, as Moore will control. And again, it's a 12-point lead for Trouble at 1 point. Down to 6, lost the dribble. Free run here for DJ Reed. Reed lays it up and in. But how about the effort out of Ice Edwards to try to get that block?
Yeah, it was going for the block there, but also was smart and not fouled.
Curry shot short. Reed with another rebound. Ready, pushing. Stops, kicks out. Fudge, open three in the corner.
Pazuki!
And timeout, F.O.E. And just like that, it's back to 9 with 11:09 to play. Oh, 11, sorry, thank you. Oh, man. Look, man.
He was testing the audience to make sure that everybody was paying attention and getting your math lesson for the day.
It's my Saline County education coming back to haunt me, I guess.
Hey, my parents pretty much paid me when I made season math. That's how bad I was at it. Hey, I was fine with it when you start doing the addition and subtraction. Yeah. Once you start putting letters in math, that's when I really struggle.
Oh,
so any kind of algebra.
Yeah, I'm the same. I was telling my 12-year-old that the other day. I'm like, because when we're going through my mom's stuff the other day, we found one of my old report cards. I think it was from like the 8th grade. And it wasn't bad. I had all A's and B's, except I had a C in English. I said, look at there, because my son, he struggled with English, but not because he doesn't know it, because he just doesn't do the work.
Right.
So we got to stay on him to get it done. I was like, look at that. Neither one of us can pass our own native language.
Yep.
And here I am talking it on a daily. So.
Well, to be fair, though, that's more literature and all those different. Of course, I mean, I know you do learn like adverbs and adjectives and all those different things, but I was decent at English. But yeah, math was my weakness.
Any English teachers at Arkadelphia High School that are tuned in are like cringing right now. Jump ball. And again, the Trouble defense just continues to be trouble here in the fourth. 10:58 to play and counting.
That's a big reason why they are the 3-time defending champions is F.O.E. will make a run and really start to heat up and get it close, and then Trouble just responds every single time, whether that's getting a steal and a fast break or just getting a little hot and hitting consecutive shots in a row.
Brown and Moore tipped out of bounds as DJ Reed had it, so it will go to F.O.E. By the way, pro tip, don't drink Gatorade while trying to do a broadcast. It's not near as good as water. You get a foul. Drum. Threw it in. Moore wasn't expecting it to go there. Now Moore, step back. Free throw line, short rebound, DJ Reed. Nice find, it's ready, trying to get to the bucket. Another find, rack attack as, Kevin Brown destroys the rim.
And was that him that got called for a travel, or was that Reddy?
I think it was Reddy.
Okay.
Before he passed off the baseline. Three from Edwards. Long rebound. Drum throws it off of DJ Reed. No. I'm going to say it'll still be F.O.E. ball.
Good thing is they're dunking on the right rim.
No doubt. Especially had me worried how long he hung on that thing. Now driving is ready. Jumper up and count it. Ready with the bucket in the arm. He'll head to the free throw line. We'll try to extend this to a 14-point game.
And with a running clock, I don't like to use the word panic, but it's definitely time to really start getting concerned here if you are F.O.E. Anything can change. You never know. Get hot, hit a couple threes in a row, but trouble just continues to extend this lead.
Now biggest lead of the evening, 51-37, and see how F.O.E. responds. C.J. Ellis now running the point. He drives through contact. That layup won't go. And rebound saved, but right to DJ Reed. Three on the way. Pazuki! E.J. Rucker coming in like the closer as he knocks down the three. And stolen. Drum got it, and he's fouled.
Yeah, to just show how quick the running clock is. What, 3 basketball minutes ago, it was a 6-point game. Now it's 17.
So Drum at the line. Shoot two, and yeah, it's going to make it a whole lot tougher here. It's Drum. Boy, you got to make those two. Go see our friends, Doghouse Training, June, July training camp for 4th to 12th grade boys and girls. Extremely limited slots to sign up now for training that'll develop the athlete and not just be another summer camp. If F.O.E.'s got anything left in the tank defensively, they got to empty it right here. Brown, open look, left it short. Rebound brought down by Drum. Edwards begging for it, it's got it. Edwards, hesitation, goes around Rucker. And a contact by Brown is called, and so Edwards to the line, but again, with the running clock, that foul's probably better than the bucket.
Another physical play there, but at least Ice didn't take too hard of a shot on that one.
He's going to need Ice, a lot of it when he's done here. Knocks down the first. Remember to stay tuned after the game as I'll have the presentation to our champion. And missed second is Reed with the rebound. So we'll bring the full court press here. Black, quick three, no good. Rebound tipped around, Phillips controls it. Now Ellis gives it up, three on the way. That's too long, rebound battled for, Drum couldn't get it, and Black throws it up here into the stands. Ellis back to Drum, he'll try a three. Pazuki! The Drum keeps the minute, 54-42, 5.5 to go.
Something positive happening for F.O.E., much needed.
Drum. Drum frustrated, but you can see he jumped out on that. So definitely a foul. And now we got a timeout. Not sure who called the timeout here. But it gives us a chance to talk about our sponsors here as Don & Son Construction. Upgrade your home with Don & Son's Construction. Specializing in privacy fences, decks, patios, and many other home upgrades. They service all of Arkansas, so call them today for your free quote, 479-595-1121. And if you're interested in information for the Big Ass Field Party, you can also call Donnie Don at 479-595-1121. 595-1121. Special guest, Big Tuck, at the Big Ass Field Party. Security staff strictly enforced. And every time I say it, Will's having a minor aneurysm, but can't pass up my opportunity. Also, the Arkansas 30 and Up League, Arkansas's premier 30 and Up basketball league in Hot Springs, starting after the Truth Bat League concludes. If you are older but still have that desire to play some hoops and stay in shape, please contact Jonathan Seymour, director and founder on Facebook, to sign up. All right, Kyle, I'm gonna make you put some real analyst the headset on here. What does F.O.E. have to do right here over the last 5
they've got to play. I mean, first off, got to play elite defense. You got to make sure you hit your free throws first and foremost. For the most part, they've been pretty good down low, but as we've talked about, they'll get it to a 4, 5, 6, 7 point game in that range, and then trouble just continue. Whether they get a turnover or get hot shooting, that's just really kind of been the way that this game has played out.
Maybe a bit of a break here. Clock not running off that inbound. Now it does. So 10 to shoot as Brown wants to drive on Phillips and lost it. Edwards got a piece of it. Well, Edwards fouled. Wouldn't go, but Edwards to the line.
That's just it right there. They got a turnover right there. And I know that he didn't get the basket, but he's got a chance to get 2 freebies right here, what should be freebies.
1 of 2 the last trip. We'll see if he can get them both this time. Can get it to 10. That's the first. As I.J. Reddy will re-enter. And Anthony Black will get I would assume, a quick blow here. Edwards' second one rolls off. Rebound to Brown. Ooh, boy. Drum active down there.
Drum's caught some tough, not to say that they're bad calls or anything, but he's caught in some tough breaks because he's really playing good defense, but got shook out of his shoes on one play, on a drive to the basket, gotten a couple of fouls called on him, but certainly effort is not the problem.
Find Reddy on the inbound. And Drum trying to get it out, couldn't fudge, catches, he'll try a 3. That's no good. Rebound, but a foul. And who are they going to get? So foul on F.O.E. And I think we've got a timeout here as well.
3:38 left, as Steve mentioned. The clock does stop once we get under 2 minutes, so it's not a running clock all the way through.
Yeah, we got to. If you're F.O.E., you've got to figure out a way to clean up the glass on the other end. Troubles had no trouble grabbing offensive boards here throughout. So, and again, another opportunity there, which created the foul call. So, if F.O.E. has any chance of getting back into this one, you're going to really need over this next 98 seconds for sure. You need buckets and not free throws. Now, once you get below 2, it doesn't matter anymore. You can stop the clock, but that's been a big piece of it. They've probably lost at least 90 seconds to 2 minutes worth of game clock shooting free throws here in the fourth.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you lose that time, and then also, too, it's you got to hit those free throws. You got to make sure you get all of them, especially, I know that some people don't like the freebie word because you still got to convert them, but especially with shots that are uncontested and just, ones that you should make. So
it'll be trouble basketball. 14 on the shot clock coming out of the timeout. Fudge to inbound. DJ Reed looks to drive into the lane. Spins on Drum. What a move. Wow. Brown made that look easy. Now Ellis going the other way. Nice move by Ellis as he lays it up in. 11-point ball game. Rucker driving into the lane. High up off the glass, wouldn't go, but knocked around out of bounds. And that'll be F.O.E. basketball. We'll see Mario Manley back into the game for F.O.E. And they're going to quickly try to get Curry in as well. As Phillips sits. Curry will replace Drum. I got to move here, 2:48. Cam Moore on the bench, and Ellis has run the point the last few minutes for F.O.E. Manley, good denial there by Fudge. Now Ellis lost his dribble, found it, kick out, and Manley's three's an air ball with 2:20 to go. Said Manley, that's Crawford, sorry.
Troubled bench, as you would expect, letting him hear it.
And Trouble doing the right thing. Our official never set the ball into play. And that, the officials, as IJ finally chases it down, but they're going to do a quick clock stoppage. You know, we saw Arkansas do that. Oh boy, foul. I say Arkansas. We've seen Arkansas use that, but you know, we do obviously a ton of high school, and Maumelle in the Little Rock Christian game used a situation similar to that on a shot after Little Rock Christian had come back from that 30-point deficit in the second half and missed a shot or made a shot, but the clock doesn't stop after a made bucket in high school in the final 30 seconds. And so the ball rolls away, the official doesn't pick it up, and the final 8-9 seconds run off the clock, and Maumelle holds on to win. So kind of a similar situation here with that running clock.
Oh, I remember that game well. I was watching it, and of course I changed it to something else. Like, oh, Maumelle's got this thing in the bag, and then I'm starting to get texts like, oh, I think some of them were from y'all and others, but yeah, that was a wild one.
Man, it was fun. It was fun to call. Even more fun that Maumelle came out on top.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot more fun, I know, for you than the first Little Rock Christian game where JJ had a career night.
Which that game was fun for 3 quarters, and then it was the Deshaun Andrews show after that. Look at the play by Rucker. F.O.E. bench begging for a foul. That gets us to the 2-minute mark where the clock will stop. So F.O.E. inbound down 13. They need buckets in a hurry. They go to the bucket getter in Edwards. He's doubled. Finds space, 3 on the way. Ooh, didn't miss by much, but Curry cleans it up.
Cuts it to 11.
Oh, look at Reddy, just gonna go all the way. And a foul called. Stop the clock with 1:40. Reddy said, I'm not taking the game, taking my foot off the gas. We're gonna keep getting buckets here. Ready, first one up and good. Drum back in as Curry will sit. Crawford also sits for F.O.E. F.O.E. only has 5 on the floor. Am I crazy?
Well,
no, here we go. He was back by the bench here, and that rebound off the missed free throw goes to Edwards. Now, Ellis was hanging out over with his jersey pulled up. Now Edwards finds Ellis in the corner, 3 on the way, off the side of the backboard, but an offensive board for F.O.E. as Manley come away with it. 90 seconds to play. Reddy gets it to Fudge. Trouble, nice pass. Brown to the bucket, hammered. And Brown will make his way to the free throw line.
That's a good formula to keep padding a few points onto this lead as get to the line. There's Trouble starting to feel it for their 4th consecutive championship.
We'll see if Trouble can knock down free throws. 1 of 2 the last trip. Now the first one good for Brown. Brown calmly gets them both. 1:23 to play, back to a 12-point lead. Kick out, Ellis for 3. Pazuki! C.J. Ellis gets it back to single digits, 9-point game. And threw it away. Reed. Oh, nice try by Fudge to save it. But it does go out of bounds, and we're going to get a timeout at Trouble. So Trouble with the timeout. 9-point game. And I don't know about you, Kyle. Obviously, we love to see the fast pace.
Yeah.
But I'm a little surprised that Trouble is pushing the ball so much once they even get across half
I was
court.
wondering if maybe the strategy, because they thought they were just trying to get down the court because they thought they knew they were going to get fouled anyways. I was kind of thinking the same thing, but yeah, that was extremely fast considering the way that the game is right now.
And it sped him up enough there that Reed, I don't know if Reed was confused when he looked up and saw, because there was a Trouble player standing off in the corner of the bench and almost looked like a player that was on the floor. But Reed may have gotten confused with that. But yeah, even IJ on that one drive, now he got the bucket obviously, but IJ on that drive to the bucket earlier, he kind of looked up and no one was really going to stop him, so he decided just to take it. So.
Yeah.
And it's to some extent benefited F.O.E. though, because obviously they're getting quick shots up, but the fouls are staying on the line and stopping the clock. And Edwards couldn't get to the ball. Now driving the other way. Drum might have got a piece of it, out of bounds. And it's F.O.E. ball. And Reed just took it away. Inside, Rucker lays it up and in. A chance of four-peat starting to make their way through the arena. Ellis gonna drive to the bucket, layup, good. 3-possession game. Now you got a foul, Fudge with Drum on him. And no.
That was very good try.
So foul will send Fudge the other way for free throws, and now can start to fill the four-peat for this Trouble squad.
I got to take a look at this ring. We got the ring still on the table. This thing's pretty cool. Scared to put it. I got some chubby fingers. I'm scared to try it.
Got to make the free throws though, as Fudge. This is the first. 38.1 to go. Fudge gets the second. So Black back onto the floor. Fudge will sit. Now Ellis pushing across half court. Ellis surveying, kick out. Extra pass, Drum for three. Long, got his own rebound, goes back to the bucket, kick out. Ellis. Erased, but fouled. Kevin Brown did a good job to recover off the pump fake. And so Ellis will shoot three with 22.7, but the clock has stopped.
Ref, you suck, James.
We got a whistle. What do we got? Oh, we got a review.
I was going to say, Howard might give the whole entire bench a tee.
I thought that's what we had there for a minute, so we'll bring our officials back over for our official review. As Will Watkins.
They got to calm down, man. He should have laid the ball up. Let's see it one more time.
He hit the arm.
I mean, his body hit him first.
I don't even think he hit the ball.
We're going to get Will to the NBA with these slow-mos, man. We're going to get you there.
Look, there's not another league like this that got this right here now. All right, so our official review, it'll uphold the call of 3 shots here for C.J. Ellis. Lil Howard going to bring us back just for that.
Oh, yeah. It's good to have.
It is. I think we talked about it during the semis, but it was really fun when we had the fans during the Robinson Baseball Invitational that were coming over, talking about our slow-mo replays of plays at first base and being able to see whether the calls were right or not. And so I know that the fans watching, plus obviously the athletes play and enjoy it because you at least know you got the call right.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we've seen a lot of great football, basketball, but what Will especially did for baseball was, that was his next level, and especially in high school as it gets. I don't count PBS and I don't count that because that's the top of the line, but. Yeah, that's pretty much just took it to a whole other level during the Robinson tournament with those multiple camera angles.
Well, we got to give Will tons of credit. Obviously, he builds all this stuff out. I mean, he spends so much time working on it, does an absolutely phenomenal job. But we also got to say thanks. You mentioned PBS, but our friends at M&M Productions
no doubt.
and everything that they do, obviously for PBS to make those broadcasts happen. But all the assistance that they've given us, they've been just an absolute fantastic partner for us and what we do. And I do a lot of camera work, other stuff for them as well. And it's been pretty fun to kind of get to learn the ins and outs as well from them as well.
We got the next generation over here checking out the championship ring. This thing comes apart and everything. Guys can get you one of those maybe in a few years.
I'm going to be in the NBA. So Rucker at the line with 17.5, but Ellis missed 2 out of 3 on the free throw attempts before, so we're only able to get it to 9. Rucker up to 10, and I think we can almost start to say that the four-peat has been completed. Not even Jordan could do it.
Maybe one more Pazuki.
Edwards for 3.
Pazuki!
From the bank. 12.1. Baseball pass hit the air conditioner.
You can call me a Pazuki whisperer.
Who knew?
Look at all the dents. That is not the first time that's happened. Looks like hail damage up there.
Goodness.
Looks like big hail damage at least. Basketball size hail.
So now F.O.E. ball after that. Drive, bucket, and so Dro Winston with the bucket, 8.3. And F.O.E. going to back out and not foul, or they do foul with 3 seconds. I'm surprised they didn't foul. I don't know if Drum was confused if they wanted him to foul, but that pretty well seals it. One free throw here, and it is for sure done as I.J. Reddy looks to make it a 3-possession game again. And first one good for Reddy. Missed it. Oh, look at Reed, though. Clean it up with the putback.
Scored the 69th point.
Nice. 3 misses at the buzzer, and that'll do it. Trouble completes the 4-peat. 4 in a row here at the Truth Basketball League Championship as the dynasty continues to roll for this Trouble squad. 69-60 win over F.O.E. And boy, cannot be more impressed with what we've seen out of this squad.
Exactly right. And credit to F.O.E. for continuing to fight there. Of course, Ice had that 3 right there with about, 10 seconds left or whatever to cut it to single digits. But really, just as we've talked about all game, Steve, this Trouble team, the big reason why they're 4-time champions is it doesn't matter if it's a close game or they blow people out. If it's close, they're going to typically separate again, whether it's playing really good defense or just hitting multiple shots. So 4 times. Now they're going for the thumb next year.
That's right. And it's funny. We watched this team as we talked about the defense or offensive side that would win out in this game stylistically. But one of the things that makes this Trouble team so impressive and so successful is that they do such a good job of coming at you defensively with that intensity and then turning it into offense. That's why even in the games we've seen them score 90, they've been able to turn turnovers into easy buckets or Pazookies. And so that's been the difference. And give F.O.E. a ton of credit. This squad really battled last week to take down Life, who was the victim of this trouble squad a year ago on a buzzer beater, but we're able to take them down and then came out and really, I mean, this is one of the closer games we've done with trouble, and it was just impressive to continue to watch this F.O.E. team come out and hit buckets, and their defensive intensity is a lot of fun.
Yeah, their defensive intensity was a big reason why they kept it. Like, that was such a close game. I mean, obviously they won it in the semifinals, but that was the closest game that we've called, because that one came right down to the wire with Life and F.O.E., and they just made a few more plays down the stretch and got to this championship game.
All right, well, once again, congratulations to Trouble. We're going to take a quick break here and should have at least some representatives from our champions over here to join us at our broadcast location. All right, this has been the Truth Basketball League Championship game on Natural State Sports Network. I'm Steve Vinson. Kyle Sutherland will be back in just a minute.
It ain't just another summer camp. This is the only summer program that gives you everything you need to level up. Built with the minds behind skill development and the blueprint that created pros, D1 stars, and future legends. We don't just build hoopers, we build futures. 3 full meals a day and enrichment programs designed to prepare you for a life beyond basketball. No lazy reps, this is hands-on, real development. We teach the details and make sure when you step on the court, you dominate. Parents, don't wait, get the advantage now. Players, if you say you want it, prove it. But listen, spots are crazy limited. The real one's gonna sign up first. Greatness doesn't wait, and neither should you. Register now before your spot is gone.
Yeah, this is how we chill from 93 till.
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 This is how we chill from 93.
Upgrade your home with Don & Sons Construction, specializing in privacy fences, decks, patios, and pergolas. They serve the entire state of Arkansas, providing free estimates and military discounts. Trust their expertise, built over years of quality workmanship. They're a call away today at 479-595-1121 or visit the website at www.donandsonsfencing.com. Let Don & Sons Construction turn your house into the home of your dreams.
Southside is the realest. I'ma make you feel it. Microphone blizzard. Out on the grind. Got to get mine. From the state fair down the X to the pine. Home of the killers. Home of the G's. Bars round here crawling dub deuce D's. It's another place. Southside's an island. Out in the jungle, the gorillas be wildin'. Deep in the game. My domain. You can get it by the pack or by the train. Ain't no fakers. Got bikers and raiders. Roll down the exit night, it looks like Vegas. Small time Vegas, that's what that is. If you ain't
Nice.
Now joined courtside by is it Terrence Anderson?
Terrence Anderson.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
well, Terrence, congratulations, man. You got the ring in your hand right there.
That's cool.
Now 4 in a row for you guys, man.
Yes, sir.
You guys, of course, F.O.E., they fought back a couple of different times, but every time you guys responded, whether it was a steal and a fast break layup, whatever it may be. So just kind of talk about this feeling.
Man, to be real, we had all the pressure on us today. Like,
yeah.
We had all the pressure on us simply because we're an older team. We've been together longer. Those guys out there was playing free and hard. That is a tough game. And I promise, like, it was possessions where we've been together so long. I know when we were about to make a big run, bro, they would not let us make a big run. And the hat go off to them. I don't know if it was the preparation or the excitement of the big game, but they did not go away. Like, we won by 9. The score, I don't think the lead ever got above 13. They just played hard.
Yeah, you know, we've been able to watch, and Kyle and I talked. We talked with IJ during the break at halftime. You guys in your defensive intensity is just it's fun to watch. We cover a lot of high school basketball, and I know, you know, when we get to interact with coaches, that's always the thing they're preaching. Like, look, you want to win a championship. Those threes are great. All that other stuff is a lot of fun. Those highlights are cute. But if you're not playing defensively, you're not going to win a game. Talk about that mentality for your team to bring that defensive mentality every single time.
It's one of the perks of having an older team. You know, no disrespect to the youth and not trying to, you know, shade them or nothing, but the younger generation is these days, they just want to score the ball. Like, and I tell my team, I'm like, hey, we're not going to complain about how you shoot the ball or when you shoot the ball, but not giving it your all on defense, it's going to have you sitting by me and Matt. You know what I mean? We the older guys. No, there's no reason for a guy under the age of 27 to not be hard-nosed defense first. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason, there's no excuse. And I always say this whenever we're behind, I say, look around the gym. Everybody in here that's attached to this sport knows how to do one thing: score. There's only like 2% of everybody in this gym that can stop people from scoring. Be that 2%, and I promise you we're going to win the game.
Yeah, that mentality, and it shows every time we watch you guys play. I think that was what we talked about, stylistically, what was going to happen, because we've seen you guys score 90, 80, put up a lot of points, but so often that's created from the defense.
Absolutely.
And so tonight, it was when we watched F.O.E. in live in the semis, that was a low-scoring game. You could see F.O.E., and this isn't a knock at them, but maybe not as quick as the other team was, and so they were able to really lock things in defensively. Come into this one, it seemed you guys had everything going at times, and they just couldn't handle it with the defensive intensity and then being able to get back.
Right. I mean, your effort on defense is the only thing you can affect. Everybody's going to miss shots. Everybody's going to make shots. Not everybody's going to give it their all on defense, and that's just how we operate.
Absolutely.
Last one I got for you is, when does the preparation for the thumb start for the ring?
We actually we took a forfeit today in Jacksonville because Jacksonville Men's League and Truth League, overlap. But I mean, for the finals, of course, we're gonna make this one. But we got the 2 seed in Jacksonville, so the playoffs start next Sunday there. So
we're going for another one.
Try to keep everybody active. That's it.
Definitely.
Never-ending basketball. Just keep moving and keep rolling.
My wife hated it.
Hey, we can relate. We're busy too.
My wife hated
That's why I'm probably divorced. But anyways.
Never home. I get it, man. Absolutely. Well, congratulations on a 4-peat.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate Lil Howard having us out. This has been a lot of fun.
Nah, y'all, this is already a competitive league. Y'all took it up a notch with this. This is crazy.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
This is crazy.
It's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the Pizookie calls. Man.
We were saying it. We were saying it when we
walked in. Walking in, Hey, it sticks, man. It sticks.
It's so funny how that all came to be, and just how it's kind of it's a life of its own now. So do me a favor, go see our friends at American Pie Pizza when you're up in North Little Rock. Go see them.
Sure.
Great folks. But again, congratulations, 4-peat. Go enjoy it, and we'll see you on the next one.
I appreciate it.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us, I think. Will, you good? You ready to pack it up? All right. Well, we'll let Will the Thrill roll some highlights here in just a minute. But I didn't forget all the names. We got what?
Trouble and F.O.E.
No.
Oh, you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the team
Ray-Ann,
names.
I know that one.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I knew Tanner. All right, Ray-Ann, Braden, and Tanner on our cameras. Big thanks to you guys. And, of course, Pat Haley right down here with us running the production setup, as well as the fearless leader, William Watkins. And we appreciate everything he does. But once again, huge thanks to our friends here, Lil Howard and everybody else that support us here at the Truth Basketball League, and it's been a blast, and we hope to do it again next year. So once again, thanks for joining us here for the Truth Basketball League on the Natural State Sports Network. I'm Steve Henson, been joined by my buddy Kyle Sutherland. We'll see you on our next broadcast. Thanks for joining.